You're picturing sun-drenched decks, gourmet meals, and endless ocean views. The brochures promise paradise, but what if there's a darker side to your dream cruise? A side filled with hidden dangers no one wants you to know about, risks that remain unspoken until it's far too late. These aren't just minor inconveniences. These are the serious threats lurking beneath the waves and within the ship itself, capable of turning a perfect vacation into a terrifying ordeal. We're about to pull back the curtain on the chilling realities that every cruiser must be aware of. And the 10th danger? It's a silent, invisible threat that could put your entire family at risk, preying on your trust when you least expect it. Get ready to see your next cruise through a new lens. Here are 10 cruise dangers no one talks about, until it's too late. Let's dive in. Number 1. The norovirus nightmare. You've heard whispers, but trust me, norovirus is the cruise ship's unspoken terror. It's incredibly contagious, spreading like wildfire through buffets, railings, and even elevator buttons. One passenger gets sick, and suddenly half the ship is confined to their cabins. Cruise lines take extreme measures like mandatory hand sanitizing, but they'll never admit how easily and frequently it sweeps through a ship. I once saw an entire section of the buffet shut down mid-cruise. Masked crew members everywhere, scrubbing everything. Later, a kind steward confirmed it was a severe noro outbreak. "It happens more than you know," he whispered, "especially after busy ports. Always wash your hands like your life depends on it." Number 2. Overboard incidents, more common than you think. It's the headline everyone dreads, but overboard incidents are a chilling reality that cruise lines downplay. Whether accidental slips, deliberate acts, or tragic falls, the sheer size of the ocean makes search and rescue incredibly challenging, with grim statistics. Ships are designed for safety, but human error, intoxication, or even just a moment of carelessness can have fatal consequences. A retired Coast Guard officer I once sailed with told me, "We get calls for overboards more often than the public realizes." The ocean is vast. Once you're in, especially at night, your chances drop dramatically. Those railings are there for a reason, and you'd be shocked how many people climb on them for a photo. Number 3. Hidden costs of onboard medical care. Got a cough? A sprained ankle? That onboard medical center isn't a free clinic. It's an emergency room with ER prices, and your regular health insurance likely won't cover it. Consultations, medication, and even basic treatments can run into hundreds or thousands of dollars, leaving you with a shocking bill. Cruise lines aren't upfront about these costs until you're already in need. My friend had a minor ear infection on a cruise. A 15-minute consultation, a quick look, and a prescription cost him over $400. "They don't tell you until you're there and desperate," he grumbled. "It wiped out my souvenir budget entirely." Number 4. The threat of rogue waves and severe weather. While ships are built to withstand heavy seas, rogue waves or sudden, severe storms are no joke. These aren't just rough waters. They can cause significant damage, injure passengers, and in extreme cases, even capsize smaller vessels. The ship's captain will try to avoid the worst, but weather is unpredictable, and passengers are rarely given the full scope of potential danger until they're already riding it out. On a transatlantic crossing, we hit an unexpected storm. It felt like being in a washing machine. Later, the captain admitted over the PA, that was a surprise. We took on more water than anticipated. It was terrifying, and you realized how small you are against the ocean's fury. Number 5. The silent threat of fire. Modern cruise ships have advanced fire suppression systems, but a fire at sea is still one of the most terrifying scenarios. The confined spaces, limited escape routes, and reliance on internal systems make it incredibly dangerous. You won't hear about the small electrical fires or galley flare-ups that are contained, but they happen, and they're a constant underlying concern for the crew. A former ship's engineer, off-duty, once explained to me how meticulously they check every circuit. One tiny spark, anywhere, can quickly become catastrophic on a ship, he said gravely. That's why we ban things like clothes irons. It's not just about rules, it's about survival. Number 6. Excursion risks they don't highlight. Those exciting shore excursions? While mostly safe, cruise lines often downplay the risks associated with third-party operators. From rickety buses to poorly maintained equipment for snorkeling or ziplining, the standard of safety can vary wildly outside the ship's immediate control. If something goes wrong, you're often on your own, dealing with local authorities and medical care far from home. I saw a couple get back to the ship visibly shaken after a relaxing island tour. Their bus had broken down on a remote road for hours. They were furious, but the cruise line simply shrugged. You booked with an independent operator. It's a stark reminder that once you step off that ship, their liability significantly drops. Number 7. Slippery decks and unexpected falls. With all the splashing, cleaning, and sometimes unpredictable rocking, cruise ship decks can be surprisingly hazardous. Wet surfaces near pools, spillages in buffets, or even just a sudden lurch of the ship can lead to nasty falls, sprains, or even broken bones. While staff will try to clean quickly, the sheer volume of people makes it a constant, quiet danger. I've personally seen more than one person take a nasty tumble on a wet Lido deck. One poor woman twisted her ankle badly, just trying to get a drink. The crew quickly helped, but it's a stark reminder that even on vacation, accidents happen, and the ship is a moving environment. Number 8. The understated threat of theft. While cabins have safes, theft is a quiet problem on cruise ships that no one really talks about. From crew members with sticky fingers, as we hinted at before, to opportunistic passengers, unattended valuables in public areas, or even in unlocked cabins can disappear. Cruise lines focus on overall security, but personal vigilance is your best defense against petty crime. A seasoned cruiser once advised me, never leave your phone or wallet unattended by the pool, even for a minute. These ships are floating cities, and you get all sorts. The crew won't tell you, but they see it all the time. It's a good reminder that not everyone on board is on vacation. Number 9. The danger of docking and tendering. Getting on and off the ship, especially during tendering operations, where smaller boats take you to shore, carries inherent risks that are rarely emphasized. Slips on gangways, falls while boarding tenders, or even unexpected jostling can lead to injuries. Cruise lines prioritize efficiency, but these moments require your full attention and caution, particularly for those with mobility issues. On a choppy day tendering to a port, I watched an elderly couple struggle to step from the ship to the tender boat. A crew member barely caught them from falling. It highlighted how even a routine maneuver can be perilous if you're not agile or if the weather isn't cooperating. They make it look easy, but it's not always. Before we get to the final, silent danger that can put your entire family at risk, if you're finding this crucial information helpful, please hit that like button, share this video with anyone planning a cruise, and definitely subscribe to the channel for more unvarnished cruise truths. And if you've made it this far, drop a comment below with "no more secrets," and tell me if any of these dangers surprised you. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, you've been warned about a lot, but this last danger is particularly insidious because it's often invisible and it preys on your trust. Number 10. The hidden threat of carbon monoxide poisoning. This is the danger that gets the least attention but can be the most deadly. Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless gas produced by combustion like engines or generators. While cruise ships have detection systems, there have been documented cases of carbon monoxide leaks in cabins or public areas, sometimes due to faulty ventilation or engine issues. Symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and nausea can easily be mistaken for seasickness or a hangover, allowing exposure to continue until it's too late. It's a silent killer that crew members are constantly trained to monitor, but will never openly discuss as a general risk. A tragic incident where a family fell ill on a cruise, initially thinking it was seasickness, was later confirmed to be carbon monoxide poisoning from a faulty vent. It underscored how vital it is to have your own portable CO detector if you're truly concerned, especially since cruise lines rarely, if ever, talk about it unless an incident occurs. It's the ultimate unseen danger. So, there you have it, 10 cruise dangers no one talks about, until it's too late. Knowing these won't stop you from cruising, but it will make you a much more informed, safer, and prepared traveler. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and enjoy your cruise.